Hi, this is the CAD/CAM Lessons channel, and in this video I'll show you how to make something like this in FreeCAD. These are two separate solids that you can then export to step format, and based on those solids we can prepare a multicolor print. I'll show it to you on FreeCAD version 1.1. This is a new version of FreeCAD that brings many improvements. If you are not using this version, it's worth installing it, but I think that on older versions of FreeCAD, the method I'm showing should also work. I'm going to move on to a new project now. I start creating a part here as a parametric part, and here I choose to create a sketch, and we will create a sketch on the XY plane, and we will create an initial base for this keychain here. I select the rectangle tool and I select rounded corners. I place the first point of the rectangle here, and as the rectangle dimensions I enter 60 by 25 and the corner radius 3. These are initial dimensions. Later we will edit these dimensions to adjust the keychain size to the text. Now I choose to draw a circle, and I'll create a circle with a diameter of 3. I right click to cancel this command, and now we will place this circle symmetrically between these points. So I select these 2 points, then I select the center of the circle and choose the symmetry constraint. I close the sketch, and based on this sketch I'll create a solid by extruding the sketch, but here I select the reversed option and the solid height 3 and I click OK. Now I switch to the draft workbench, and here I choose the shape from text tool. I'll switch to the top view and enter the text I want to put on the keychain, and I select the font file. Here we click the 3 dots, select the font file and enter the text that is to be on the keychain, and I click roughly in this place to set the starting point of the text here, and I click OK. And the text has been created like this, and now we can make changes in the properties of this object, and we can, for example, change the text height. Here I'll change it from 10 to 9. I click in the field next to it so that the dimension updates, and I also change the position. Here I selected changing the position of the text along the y-axis, and by scrolling the mouse wheel I adjust the position of this text. In a moment we will change it again once we adjust the height of this tag. I go to the part design workbench, and here I go to edit this sketch. I double click with the left mouse button, and I'll change the height of this tag from 25, for example, to 15 or to 20. OK, and I close the sketch, and now I select this shape string object and I'll change the position of this object. OK, we will do it roughly like this. We will leave it like that, and now this object is outside the active body, and I'd like to create a pocket in the solid based on this object. So I grab this object and drag it into the active body, and now I can use this object to create a pocket in this solid. I choose the pocket operation, and here as the pocket depth I enter 0.76. I click OK, and I have a pocket created. And OK, for now we have one part of the solid, and now I'll show you how you can create the second part of the solid so that based on this you can easily prepare a multicolor print. We create a new body, and into this new body we will copy this shape string object. I simply select this object here, I press Ctrl plus C, and here I press Ctrl plus V. This object was copied outside body 001, so I grab and drag the shape string object to the body 001 object. And now this shape string element, this text, is in body 001, and based on this object we will create another solid. For the moment I'll turn off the visibility of the first solid. I select the first body in the feature tree and press space. And now I double click with the left mouse button on body 001 so that this body is active. I select the shape string element and choose the path operation. Here, just like before, I choose the reversed option and set the height of this solid to 0.76. And I click OK, and now I turn the visibility of the first body back on, and here we have two separate solids. And now with the Ctrl key I select these two solids in the feature list, and from the file menu I choose Export. Here I specify the location and file name. I choose the step format and click Save. Here click OK. And that's how we can create solids of this type. And now I'll move on to Bamboo Studio. Here I'll delete the object that I imported earlier and I add the project we just created. I select the file, I click Open. OK, and here the model has been imported, but only one model was imported. I exported it wrong here. Okay, let's do it like this. I select this model, and with the Ctrl key I select this model. Here I make sure that both models are selected, and once again, File, Export, specify the location and file name. Here I'll enter a different name to see how it will be exported. Here it's important that what we want to export is selected and highlighted in the workspace, because as you saw earlier, it is possible that I didn't select two solids and only one solid was exported. I remove this project from Bamboo Studio, and once again I'll add the project we just exported. I select that file and click Open. Here I click OK, and here if we go to the Objects tab, you can already see that we have two solids exported. And now for this second solid, for the text, we can change the color here, and in this way we can prepare a multicolor print. So as you can see, in quite an easy way, we can do things like this in FreeCAD. And that's all for today. Thanks for watching, and please subscribe to this channel.